Hello everyone, how are you? Hopefully you have a good day. And here I'm gonna share about chapter 3, my understanding about listening. So, communication will occur if there are messages comprehend, whether it is orally messages or written messages. When we talk about messages or information, it is related with receptive skill. It means we receive information from others, which are from reading and listening. That's why uh, two two types of receptive skills is listening and reading. In listening, there are two concepts which are top down and bottom up. As an example, for bottom up, when I listen to a speech but I do not know about the topic at all, then I try to understand the topic by finding the information to get an understanding about the topic. And the example of top down is it is the opposite of bottom up. In top down, the listener already has background knowledge about the topic. Then that background knowledge helps the listener to catch the understanding from the content that they hear, understanding about the topic. So there are four key principles of teaching listening. The first is teach the students to use bottom up and top down. The reason why this principle need to implement it is because the teachers need to build the bridges between what the students already know and what they need to learn. The second principle is incorporate a range of text types into your listening lesson. In this principle, the teacher need to expose the students about the variety of listening types. For example, the monologues, the dialogues, or casual conversation. And the third principle is incorporate a range of pedagogical and real-world tasks into your lesson. So, the topic of the listening content may be that the students might found in the daily life. And the fourth principle is incorporate strategy training into your teaching. So in this principle, the teacher need to train the students to predicting, to inferring, to monitoring, clarifying, responding, and evaluating to the listening content. Another thing that the teachers need to consider is comprehensible input I plus 1. So, what is I plus 1 mean? So, when the teacher delivers the audio content, the teacher needs to challenge the students. Challenges make the students encouraged to learn something new, because when the listening content uh, too easy, it can make the students feel bored, and oppositely, if it is too difficult, it can demotivate the students. The next part, I will explain about the lesson plan. Here we go. The objectives. There are three objectives in this lesson plan. First, the students have a general idea about the content of the audio. Second, the student identify some specific information from the audio. Third, the students infer information from the audio. Students' background. The students are 11 grades, where in one class consists of 20 students, and students' English level is intermediate. In one section, it is divided into three. First, pre-activity, second, main activity, and third, post-activity. In pre-activity, the teacher gonna share about the instruction for the students to listen carefully to the audio, and where the students need to get general information about the content of the audio. In the main activity, the teacher will play the audio and then ask several questions related to the audio, which ask about specific information from the audio. And next, the teacher will play the audio again. And after the audio, in post activity, the teacher let the student to discuss with their friend about their experience in listening the similar audio content in their daily life. For example, the teacher before played an audio about pilot gives direction to the passengers before the flight takes off, and the students will share their experience whether they have experienced it or not in their daily life. Okay, that's all from my presentation. Should you have any question, please don't hesitate me to ask it.